Hello, I'm Leo Brown. This is the What If It Is True podcast for today as we take a look at our gospel reading from the Mass, the daily Mass, and we try to look for that thread of virtue, which is always there. But what is the most prominent lesson this is teaching us? What is it that we need to listen to and try to incorporate into our lives, right? And we take a look at this. It's Luke 11:14 through 23. And this is a story about Jesus driving out a demon, and then the crowd saying, oh, well, he must be demonic himself because he's driving out demons, which is an interesting conclusion here. But then he basically says, look, you know, we can't be divided like that. If I'm from Satan, I'm not going to be driving out the demons. I'm going to want to have the demons. So realize what I'm talking about here. And then it kind of all comes down to this: if whoever is not with me is against me, and whoever does not gather scatters. And it's really something to think about, because we can certainly be perceived as not being for Christ, uh, simply because we're not taking a firm enough stand, or we're not really reaching out and serving others the way we could. And all of these various indicators of Christ following, of us being a Christ follower, should be obvious in our lives, right? It's called fruit of the Holy Spirit. That's what it is. We talk a lot about fruit. And are we really bearing that fruit? And if it's obviously not fruit of the Holy Spirit, then our fruit is probably going to lean more toward the vice and not the virtue, right? And I think it's pretty obvious what we're doing, what kind of evidence is there. And it doesn't take too much examination to see where things are. So we gotta really be able to be. Can we be accused? Can we be convicted, so to speak, of being a Christian? And that's something we got to think about. And this obvious indicator here that if we're not for Christ, we're against him, is something that we really should take seriously. To find out more about What If It Is True, visit us online at realliferadio.com. We stream 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and on two places in the Lexington, Kentucky area, 94.9 FM and 1380 AM. You can find us there as well. This is the What If It Is True podcast. I'm Leo Brown. God bless.